Working, man.
Huh?
I've been working my other hustle.
I thought you was a grocery store man.
Yeah, still am.
Man, I ain't seen you in like, what, 2 years?
It's been a
Probably
minute.
longer than that.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I've been on a hiatus. Been
You been on something. I don't know what the hell you been on. I ain't seen you. Man, you used to be stuck to Mike's hip.
Yep.
Sure enough.
I've been back blasting with him for a while now. You just ain't had nothing.
Mm-mm.
That's first time.
Mm-mm.
First time since I've been back with him.
Mm-mm.
Yep. How you been?
I've been doing good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Place looks good.
Yeah, we getting there.
Yeah.
If I can find somebody to work. Like, concrete wise, you know what I mean? Every time I get somebody, I get them to work a couple times, and they quit. You know,
Yeah.
they won't come back. I work them too hard, I guess.
I was on the way down here. I was thinking, man, didn't you kill a rattlesnake, man? Didn't you have a damn rattlesnake that was getting in your chickens or something? Or what?
No, I killed a 5 foot rattlesnake in the road. Yeah,
Did you keep it?
yeah, it stayed in the freezer for the longest time, and then it was 5 foot long from head to tail, and
I thought I
it was the
remember.
size of a softball in the middle. Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought I remember.
yeah.
That's been a while back.
Yeah, there's pictures of it on Facebook. It was like 5 foot long, and then about 2 or 3 weeks later, I killed that was the female. That was the female. 2 or 3 weeks later, I killed the male. He was about 4 foot long. I ain't seen none since. Don't talk none up now.
Sorry.
Don't be talking to fucking snakes up there. You have to see me run up and grab them by the tail and pop them like a whip. Uh, uh, all right, let me pause this just for a second.
TikTok, all that. I don't know.
I used to. All right, so all right, everybody. This is Mike from Carolina Dustless Blaster. The one I was telling you about. Here's his number, right here. 704-305-6236. Y'all hear Hollywood's big fat donkey ass whining. All right, so this is his rig right here. All right, so he can come to wherever you at to do whatever you need to do. Sidewalks, log cabins, graffiti, whatever. Okay, all right. And this is pretty much it. That's how this works. That's a pressure pot. But there's Hollywood. I know I heard him, big fat donkey. Yeah. Before y'all get started, you want to see the beauty right quick. You want to see what's in here?
Sure.
Yeah.
Must be that the silver color.
Yeah. They want to see. I ain't even named this car. What? Can you be on camera? Or you already be on? Look, he ain't said a word. He ain't said a word. That's Mike. That's the boss, man. Look, he ain't even said a word. He ain't even said a word. Huh?
I mean, what can you say?
He said, what can you say?
Where's the keys?
Where's the keys? Before y'all leave, I'll crank it up.
Before we leave, take for a ride.
I can't do that. Mm-mm. Yeah, you can open the door, Mike.
Did you paint this?
Yeah, I've done a lot on this car.
God, it looks great, man. That looks great.
So it's back. I got to raise the front up because that new engine, It's a little too heavy, so it's got the coilover sitting down in the front. And then I had to fix the power window. The window fell off the track, and I got to raise the back up a little bit and got to do some little odd and end things he wants me to do. Oh no, slam this shut. She's mean. That thing's meaner than a dog pissing tacks. And then this winter, he's bought a whole new Moser. That's all Moser under it. He's bought all new Moser stuff for the back. We're gonna put tubs in it. Hub to hub, he's bought everything. Axles, everything. I mean, rear end and all.
Sweet.
Yeah, and it's 8-speed. So it got an 8L in it. Instead of everybody goes with a 4L80, he put an 8-speed in it, 8L80, 8L60 or whatever. I can't keep up. We've already put four. This is the fourth engine we put in it. I can't keep up with him. Yeah. You're talking about me. Yeah, so he had a 383 in it, all chromed out when he bought it, carbureted, with a 700R in it. Kept it for a little while, didn't like it. Said, man, sell that engine. I did a video online. Some of it was gone in 24 hours, right? Then he put a 6.0 in it with a 4L65 behind it. He drove that for a little while. Didn't like that, pulled that out. Bought a 6.2 with a 4L80, put it in there, had it on the dyno, and on the data log on the computer, it dropped oil pressure like that. Shit its guts out, just hand grenade. They warranted it. He said, I'm tired of messing with this shit. He ordered the Brian Tooley 376 with the Whipple. It came in orange, and then he made me take it apart and paint it black. And then they put that in there. It's got 577 miles on it right now on this new engine. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Yeah. Meaner than a dog pissing tacks, baby. Yeah. 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 Let's get to it. Let's get after it. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Nah, you doing this up here. Look, 60. That's Hollywood, big fat donkey. No, doing the bottom of this Impala.
Okay.
Not all of it, but just doing the bottom of it. You probably come this way. Yeah, I got it this way. Yeah. Yeah, right here.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah. All right, so this is what we're gonna mostly concentrate on the chassis, on the suspension part.
Yeah.
I do not want to take all this off, just like score it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
I got some saran wrap we can put over it. Or if you just got some, I mean, it's just keep the dust off of it is all we need to do. 'Cause it ain't going, I mean, you're not going to be spraying right directly on it.
okay. All right.
I think I've got a roll of saran wrap.
Well, I got more plastic left over. I mean, or yeah, if we can saran wrap it, that's fine. And then when we get the bottom done, or get it done, I can lower it down when we do the engine bay, or whichever way. Or you can do the engine bay first, and then I can pick it up.
We can do that. You got it right here. We can
All right.
go ahead and get the bottom of it.
Yeah, so mostly all the chassis components, you know, and then there's all the suspension, suspension, and then kind of just scar this because I'm gonna rebed line it.
This part.
The floor
But
pan
this
stuff.
take down.
Yeah.
Take down.
Yeah, just not all the suspension parts, all this, all that. Be mindful of the airbags, and then all the chassis, all the way up, all the subframe, all this, and then I will lower it down and we'll do the engine bay. And then the bottom of that hood and the bottom of the deck lid. And that's it. I don't want the top done because I ain't painting it right yet.
Okay.
Sound good? I'll get these fans going. Let me see what they're saying.
This whole axle too. This
Yeah, the whole front. Yeah, yeah, all the suspension.
and all.
Yeah,
Well, you're gonna get this whenever we lower it down.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. So you can get the bottom side of this,
Right.
and then when I lower it down, then we can do the engine bay.
Okay.
All right, boys and girls. Okay, so Mike and Mike. So Mike Smith is the owner, and then the other guy is his buddy. That is a '63. So so this it's a '63 Impala. It's a '63 Impala. It's a '63. What does it run an eighth of a mile? The weather keeps changing. 84. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And yesterday at that wedding yesterday, being out in the middle of a damn hayfield, and sitting on hay bales, freshly cut hay bales, didn't do any daggone benefits neither. So, they said you sound like an owl. An owl? You talking about like an owl? You talking about an owl like in the daggone woods? You talking about like how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? You talking about that? Or y'all want to hear, oh, you mean, what kind of owl you talking about? You talking about like owl, like A-L or owl? Yeah, that's what they said, an owl. Oh, like this. Like that? So when we go turkey hunting, we're sitting out there in the woods, and you do the crow call, and you doing the daggone owl call, you go, yeah. Hold on a second, I gotta get me some gold paper. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be loud, and I'm gonna go live the whole time. They are gunny wheels. They're gunny wheels. Gunny wheels. www.guni or guniwheel.com. Gunny wheels. Right? Gunny wheels. Hold on a second. Let me get something else. I gotta get something else. A what? All right, boys and girls. So Oh yeah, so the owl, so the owl, when y'all said that. That's a '61 Ford box truck. I'll show it to you in a second. Or y'all wanna hear the crow call? That right there is all right. I'll tell them and tell you at the same time because a lot of people on here. So this is 19. I don't know if you was here when we blasted this. All right, so this is a 1961 Ford box truck. It's on a 61 F100 chassis. Now I built the chassis in here. It's all custom chassis. The box is all aluminum. The box is made by Aerobase. Just set it in that chair. It's made by Aerobase and it's all aluminum. So built the chassis. Those seats drive a 2012 or 13 Ford Explorer. It's got a 94 GT 302 engine in it. It's built. It's got a little hot cam in it. 9-inch rear end, coilovers in the front, coilovers in the back. Done all this. Built all this stuff in here. All the electronics are gonna go in there. The battery goes in the bottom. So yeah, it's built to tuck the bumpers. That was the stock bumper. Tuck the bumper, section the bumper, shorten the bumper, and then tucked it in. Done all this, put that bead roll in there, match that, and touched it all in there, and then aluminum radiator. Yeah. And then same thing on the other side. Then done the back seat and done all the bead rolling and stuff, and then made the custom back bumper. It's a lot of work. Huh? Yeah, well, he wants to put Pop's Bait and Tackle on the side of it, and I'm gonna paint it teal. This will be teal. This will be white. This will be white. This will be teal. The top will be white, and then the rest of it will be teal, and then put like some old steel hubcap wheels on it. So, got a long way to go. Yep. Yeah. So that's that. This is the panoramic roof for the Cutlass. This is one of them. I got another one over there. This is the engine. This is the engine for the 63 Impala. It's dusty. Ain't nothing a water hose can't fix. Fuel injection, Sniper 2. Here's another panoramic roof. This is for a square body, 4-door square body. This is a 68 C10. I got to get back on it after the 15th of this month. It's a LS. It's dusty. This right here is TKM built this engine. All this is in-house built. This is a cold air intake, functional ram air cold air intake. Actually goes through the front bumper. Comes up, runs around, comes into the box, and then comes back out and goes into the unit. So, all right. So let me tell you, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I tell you what the goal for today is, boys and girls. The goal for today is 400 subscribers. Today we're looking for 400 of motivation. We're at 6,515. The goal for today is to hit 7,000 today. So I'm gonna close this. I gotta put my phone in do not disturb mode and turn off Wi-Fi calling. So I'm gonna flip the screen right quick, then I'm gonna come back. So don't go nowhere. If there's a pause, don't go nowhere, and then we're about to get busy, all right? JG, we need to make some money moves, bro, when you get some free time. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll talk. All right, so let me go out here and I'm gonna show you. what we got going on. What are you talking about?
That black hornet, Jack.
That's a dirt dauber. That's a dirt dauber.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a dirt dauber.
That's not a hornet. It looks like it's got
Yeah, but that's a dirt dauber. Yeah, that's a dirt dauber. Yeah, that's a dirt dauber. Yeah, that's a damn dirt dauber. Where's that? That's one of them son of guns.
Yeah. I'm gonna start the back.
I'll start here and get that one.
I got that. I got two of those fans. You want to turn them on?
I'd at least put one.
This right here, what we using, boys and girls, right there. All right, when I get started, I'm gonna show y'all, okay? I gotta get my ears. I gotta get some glasses. I gotta get some glasses. Hold on a second. I gotta get some glasses. That thing was beating me like a daggone Hebrew slave. Oh, it's just it's actually glass. I'm coming, boys and girls. I'm coming, boys and girls. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Hold on. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Hey, the goal today to hit 7,000. So subscribe, share, comment, push this thing out because we're going to go live all day. As long as they're here, we're going to be live. I'm not killing the live. We're going to go all day. You can't use soda. El Diablo, you can't use soda blast. Soda blast is not an approved method no more. This is crushed glass. Raw meat eater. Am I Amish? No, but I'm half donkey. No, I ain't Amish, but I'm half donkey. Yeah, soda blast is not an approved method for automotive anymore. Now I know a lot of people still do it, but it's not an approved method for the big three like PPG, Sherwin-Williams, BSF. It's not an approved method because you cannot neutralize the soda enough for paint to stick it. So soda blast is not an approved method no more. Yeah, you have, I tell you what, man, my allergies are whooping my ass. I'll show you, look, no, there ain't no paint fumes. I'm gonna go show you what sand he's using, but we'll get back in there. So y'all make sure y'all hit that button. Like I said, the goal today is 7,000. 7,000, that's the goal for today, 7,000. They wrapping up my cylinders. All right, I'll show you this is what he's using right here. Right here, hold on. It's like beach sand. It's like beach sand. Let me get my cart. They're wrapping the cylinders right now so my cylinders don't get messed up. gonna take them gunny wheels off. I'm gonna take them wheels off. I'm gonna take the wheels off. What do you mean, Jay? Can you take it to them? What are you talking about? Yeah. That's just peeling off, dude. Yeah, that's good. You can do that. It's not to the bottom of the floor. Right. The wheel cups are bad. I can buy here for you. I don't know. That's something. Right. Turn the heat up on it a little bit. All right, somebody's asking me a product question. Somebody said, is dry ice just as effective?
It won't remove rust.
Okay, my man said dry ice will not remove rust. And if anybody knows, he knows. Yeah.
Soda won't remove
rust. Well, you can't do soda. Soda's not an approved method no more.
Really?
Yeah, well, you can still do it, but PPG, Sherwin-Williams, BSF, they won't approve they won't warranty the paint job if it's done in soda.
Because the painter's not prepping it.
Yeah.
Getting all the soda off of
it. That's what I was telling them. They said, well, why can't you do it in soda? And I was like, well, soda's not an approved method because they're not neutralizing the chemical and the paint's peeling off. So they just said, we don't approve it no more. Man, I made, hold on a second. What was somebody asked? Yeah, it's like damn spraying metal flake, stripper glitter. That shit'll be everywhere. It'll be in my butthole before we leave. Somebody's asking me. Somebody can't hear. Do what now? Do what, Jay? God damn it. Hold on, Jay. I'm coming. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, Jay. Jay, your question was, can you take the car to them? Impala Jay, you still on here? I mean, I didn't see that. I didn't see that question. Can you take the car to them? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, Impala J, can you hear me? Impala, you can bring your car here. He's in Lexington. Thomasville, Lexington, High Point, and where he lives at, he can't do it. You can bring it here, Impala J. So, we've done a few jobs here for other people. Yeah. Yeah, we've done a few jobs here for other people. Like we've done a C10 cab. Actually, we've done 2 cabs and a bed, I think. Yeah. 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 God damn. All right. It's a bad time to get there. You seen one of them before? Yeah. Make all that stuff out. Yeah. All right. Let me get back out here and show y'all. Huh? You remember that, don't you? Yeah. Got a 302 in it. Out of a 94 GT with a hot cam in it. I built the chassis and everything.
I remember me and Brandon stripping.
That's right.
Go. If you see something that I'm doing you don't want me to do, stop them.
Yeah.
up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? I had to unmute you. What y'all think so far? Y'all ever seen that before? We getting there.
It's okay.
Yeah, just
A
yeah.
lot of it's coming off easy.
Yeah. Well,
Like this back part is coming off. It ain't coming off that quick.
it's probably just like several coats.
I can get it off.
Yeah, get that off.
If you want me to.
Yeah, the inner fenders get it off.
Okay.
The bottom of the
Probably
floor
will.
pans, just knock it because
Like that, like that.
Have you ever used wool wax before? Have you seen wool wax? So, it's used mostly up north. And they said you have to do it like once every 2 years up there. But I talked to the company and they said you probably wouldn't have to do it like once every 15 years where you live at because you don't have that crap here. So it comes in amber, which is like a gold honey look, or a black. And the reason why it's black is because it got graphite in it. They said it's actually better than this because this undercoating here don't really keep water out. It's porous, so it sucks it in and then it just rots anyway. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna epoxy all this stuff, and then once that's sealed, then I'm gonna spray wool wax over it. I bought the whole kit. It's like a 5-gallon kit, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do the bottom of that car, and then I'm just gonna use wool wax, and then it stays wet where it don't let it suck moisture up. So I'm gonna start using it and see how it works out. Somebody said I've never seen nothing like that before. What in the hell are y'all doing? We building a beach. Bringing the beach to me. Oh yeah. You're right, Tulu. You're right. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just talking about it. Didn't see that.
Oh. Actually, I come to get my gimbal. Man, I lose this thing so much it ain't even funny, man. The little magnet thing that goes to this, I lay that son of a gun down so much it ain't even funny. I was gonna put my phone on my gimbal. I thought I'd put that son of a gun in my pocket. Oh well. Oh well. I don't know what I did with it. I don't know what I did with it, fam. I guess I just have to keep holding it. Let me fix me a water. Let me fix me a water and we're gonna get back to it. Cause ha! Look. I told you I stick that son of a gun. Look. Right there it is. I told you. Let me fix me a water. Let me fix me two. All right, let me fix me a water, and then we're gonna go back out there and we're gonna sit out there. And let me catch up on the comments. Hold on. What's up? What's up, G-Body? I'm just going through the comments right quick, see if I miss anything. Yeah, Tulu, that thing pumps. It actually pumps fresh air and warm air to keep the mask from fogging up. Appreciate it, Impala. Hey, we trying to hit 7,000 today, baby. We're trying to hit 7,000 today. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna stay live all day until they finish. JG. Well, that's good, Spank. That's good. That's good. I tell you what, boys. You gotta keep them. You gotta keep them weebles dry, baby. Woo! Woo! Well, we can't be having no damn. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. What do you say? Hey, you know what? Hey, this right, TJ. Tulu. This is cornstarch. This is pure cornstarch. Hey, hey. It's okay. Hey, look. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of news flash. Everybody has cancer. Everybody has cancer. Everybody's got it. Everybody has cancer in your body right now. Some is dormant, some is active. Everybody. It's been proven. Well, if you believe that stuff or not. Everybody has cancer. Everybody. Everybody. All right, boys and girls. Y'all hang tight. Y'all back? Woo! All right, boys and girls. I got you on the gimbal. Let me get back. Man, I feel like I've been at the damn beach.
What about painting?
All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We're just doing an assessment, look and see what we got going on. It ain't fell apart yet, so we're in good shape. So he's just getting all the suspension parts. He's getting all the suspension parts and just hitting the bottom of the car where the undercoating's at. There's so much undercoating underneath there that we're not taking the undercoating off. We're just knocking the loose off, and then we're gonna go from there. This is typically you would you would separate everything, but in this situation, we're not doing it that way because that's just not the way we're doing it. So we're knocking all the big stuff off of it, and then we'll go from there, and then we'll clean it, we'll wash it real good, we'll string it out. And somebody was saying killed every bearing underneath here. Well, I don't know what bearing you're talking about, but I mean, that's a good point. But you do know vehicles ride on the road every day, right? And in North Carolina, in the United States, we have everything sealed. All the bearings are sealed. It's not like he's pounding right on the bearing. He's regulating his air pressure, and he's not hitting right on the seal. Just like we got the towers wrapped up in shrink wrap, he's not actually blasting the towers. Now there'll be some residual glass on it. Don't get me wrong. But if you don't rotate nothing and wash everything, then rotate everything, then you're in good shape. I got to get my stuff on, boys and girls. What's up, John from Buchanan? Hold on. What's up, John? Buchanan? What y'all think? We got a mess, don't we? Got a mess. Now you see why down there at the other boot, down there at the other lift, where that other building's gonna be. We're gonna build a room like this and put 4 chicken house fans in the wall, so when he comes, it blows all the dust out. See, that's what I want to do. Down there at the other, yeah, thank you. Down there at the other pad, they were supposed to pour the whole pad 24 by 60. And had the pad, the grading done, and they came over and I had it laid out for the lift and for the drain. And I had to leave that morning. I had some stuff I had to do. I give them the drawings for the lift, and I already had it measured off and stobbed out. So when I got back, it was pretty good, few hours when I got back. And the guy already had the mud on the ground, and he was, you know, he was wet, you know. I'm sitting there looking, I'm going, he come over there, just one guy, everybody left, it was just the finished guy that was left. I said, what's going on, man? He's like, nothing much, man. I said, why is it 24 by 24? He goes, what? I said, why is it 24 by 24? He goes, what are you talking about? I said, it's supposed to be 24 by 60. Really? I said, yeah. I mean, you got the stobs up in the corner. It's in the notebook. Oh, man, I don't know, man. You might have to ask the boss man. So, come over and I called him and I said, hey, man, what's going on? He's like, not much, man. What's up? I said, this thing's supposed to be 24 by 60. Yeah, man, that's just more, a little bit more than we wanted to do today because I got some other stuff going on. He said, we'll come back and we'll do the rest of it, and then we'll do your apron, you know, your ramp to drive up on it. I said, okay. I said, well, that drain hole looks like it's a little bit far to the right. No, it's right. I said, okay. So the next day when it was good enough for me to get on, I pulled the tape measure 19 inches to the fucking right. So the hole ain't even in the right spot. So when I put the lift up, the hole is off-centered. And he's never come back. His forms and everything still laying out there. That's like 3 months ago. He's never come back. The video I've ever seen, man. So, but my plan is, this is my plan. To have 4 bays there, but the end bay be open. But the wall, have a wall like this and put at least either 2 or 4 chicken house fans in it. So when I do pressure washing, hot cleaning, whatever, and then when you come, you can do it right there. You in the shade. It doesn't matter if it's raining. We flip them fans on and it suck every bit of the dust out. That's my plan. I told you years ago. I told you I was gonna do one. Woo.
Can we get these calipers too?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. So, you see, listen. This is what. So I know.
Yeah, up there in the notch. Yeah.
Here and there.
Yeah.
Both of those, and then up there.
Yeah.
Okay, I got that little bit right there. All right, I know that. Point. Talk to me. Tell me what else I need before we lower this thing. Yep.
Try to
See,
beat.
I got this side.
Yeah,
I didn't get that side.
yeah. Just
I got you.
Just throw some glass up in there.
Yep. And it cleans up. So I got up in there, you see. Okay. So here, there, those 2 notches on the back.
Yep.
What else I got? Hey, you're not gonna hurt my feelings. If you see something, you tell me. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings.
I know you ain't been here in a while. You know I ain't got no fucking filter.
I know that's right. I want you to get what you want. That's all I'm saying.
Tell me don't hurt my feelings.
Don't hurt my feelings. If you see
I ain't
something,
gonna-
you tell me.
You know I ain't got no damn filter.
I know.
I'll tell you so bad your mama fall over at the beach, over there at the beach where she's at eating her breakfast. Yeah, just hit in there,
Right.
knock that right there.
Yep.
Just
2 notches up there.
yeah, just
Tell me something else.
just knock just like stand back. Yeah, don't hit none of this.
Right,
Lord knows
right.
we don't want to fuck
I
on
got
there.
you.
Don't worry about this,
Right.
cause that's new.
Right.
And
I saw that.
and don't hit.
You want me to hit that or no?
Yeah, hit those little rust spots on that tank.
That's gonna go through.
Nah, don't mess with it. Yeah, don't. I'll do it with my whiz wheel. I'll do it with my whiz. I'll do it with my wire
I'd
wheel.
rather you did it.
Yeah, right there.
Yep.
Right there in that arch right there.
Yep. I got you.
And I think that'll be good.
Those 2 spots there.
Yeah. Those, and then we'll blow off the cylinders real good, and then we'll let it down.
Okay.
Now if you want to before.
There's another dirt dauber.
Yeah, if you want to do.
Hit that one.
Do you want to do the bottom of the hood and the deck lid out there, or you want to do it in here in the shade before we let the car down? Do it out there?
Yeah, okay. Probably because just that little bit of sun ain't gonna hurt you. It'll be open. It'll be open.
All right, just do that, and then we'll blow up the cylinders real good, and then we'll let it down, and then we'll do the engine.
Let me hit these spots real quick, and I'll let you put another eye on it before we do anything else.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, do you want to when we let it down? We can let it down ever how you want to do it in the engine bay.
You knock that off.
Yeah, because you want to let it down where you can stand up in the cradle.
No.
Or you want to?
I want to shoot down in it.
Okay. Because I got the stool when you stand up on it. Ever how you want to do it, I'm fine.
Don't you think it's better to shoot down from the top? It's better to shoot down from the top. I ain't gonna mess none of this up.
No. Yeah, I ain't worried about none of that.
All right. Yeah. I mean, we might have to I'll leave. I mean, I'm just gonna have to work around. There's a lot of hoses and stuff. I'll have to work around.
Only thing I'm worried about is because I got to roll this thing back out, and it's got to have brakes, and it's got brakes. So we'll just take the blanket and wrap that. The hoses and stuff, I'm not worried about it. All of it's getting replaced.
Okay, good.
All the wiring, all the hoses, all that's getting replaced.
All right, let me ask you one more thing before we let it down. Do you want me to take that off, or do you not want me to take it off?
The inner fenders, yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is whenever I finish this, then I'm going to switch nozzles and
Yeah.
get that.
All right, that sounds good.
All right, Mike?
All right, boys and girls. Y'all see where we at?
See where I jumped on there?
Yeah, I pinned it. So it's pinned. It's supposed to be pinned. Wait. Where'd it go? Yeah, I seen when you popped up there and I pinned it. There it is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's pinned at the top, so everybody, yeah. So it's pinned at the top, so that's the first message everybody sees is your message.
I'll get that round off.
All right, boys and girls. So about to get after it. Damn it, boy. I feel like a piece of 80 grit. He's changing the nozzle out. He's changing the nozzle out. Oh, Tulu, that's funny. Tulu, that's funny. Tulu, that's funny. What's up, Metal? He's changing the nozzle out, boys and girls. So we're gonna finish. We're just mainly concentrating on the suspension parts and the chassis. All that stuff's gonna get replaced anyway. Just trying to get the crud off of it, and then we're gonna replace all that stuff, and then we're gonna wool wax the bottom of the car. So yeah, good shape, good shape, good shape. Then he's gonna do the bottom of the hood, the bottom of the deck lid, and then the engine bay. Woo. So the goal to, well, so when I checked, we was about, I don't know, it was about 400. It was about 400 from 7,000. What's everybody else working on? Let's see, let's do this. What? Yeah, I don't want to get that other, that's a long story. They were supposed to pour a 24 by 60 pad down there. And they started forming it up, and I left, and I come back a few hours later because I had some stuff I had to do. And they only had a 24 by 24 section done. They had my drain hole in the wrong spot. After I done laid it out and give them the drawing, it's like, we're supposed to pour the 24 by 60, and there was only one guy here left. The rest of them had gone. And he's like, boss man said 24 by 24. I said, no, it says 24 by 60, man. The pad's all the way out to there and the stobs. So I called the guy. He's like, man, I just had so much going on today, other stuff. We had a job over here and a job over there. So what they did is they formed it up 24 by 24, poured the concrete here, left one guy to finish it, went to another job, poured another pad, left the guy there to finish that, went to another job, poured it, let the guy finish that, you know. So they done 3 jobs that morning, but but mine was the biggest one, and they only did it 24 or 24.
They trimmed you up.
And then they never come back to finish it. So I've been trying for 3 months to get somebody to come back and finish my day. So now we got to drill into the other concrete sideways, you know, in the corner, and put rebar key in it so we can key it when I wanted it one pour. Yeah, man. And then the hole in the floor for the lift ain't even centered. It's off-centered about 18 inches. And see, I paid for all the concrete like 3 or 4 months before. Went over there and just paid for it, so I didn't have to worry about it. So I'm gonna build a building over there, and I'm gonna put 4 chicken house fans on the back side like this to pull all the dust out at the same time. He said your guy needs a shower. How about you? Hell, we all need a shower, man. What you talking about? We all need a damn shower. All right, let me get my gear on. Y'all hang tight.
I got sand in places.
Yeah, they said you probably got sand in places. it, my guy. You know it. You know it. Old habits, Tulu. Old habits. Old habits. Old habits. See? It's shit like that that makes me appreciate Tulu even more. It's shit like that. The little things. The little things. The little things. Yeah. 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 It's the little things, man. It's the little things like that. Yeah. Yeah. Don't get me to talking. Talk to me in the best words of 84 could it. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Mike's gonna have to come do this. My neck is killing me.
Yeah, Tulu, we're gonna strip the bottom of these hoods in a minute. You have to adjust the air pressure and your distance when you're doing panels. But yeah, we're gonna do the bottom of that hood and the bottom of the deck lid. Yeah, we're gonna do the bottom of that hood and the bottom of the deck lid. Man, look. Sheesh. So they changing out. They doing some change out. So y'all got anything you want to ask right quick? So the goal is 7,000. I think I'm at 6,000. Well, when I started this morning, I was like 6,520. So we need like 480 more subs, and we'll be at 7,000. What? Yeah. You, Mike, you can stay about an inch off of the edge. I'll do the edge with a wire brush.
Yeah.
I figured you.
You saw me, didn't
Yeah,
you?
I figured you knew that. And my guy, there's a bunch of guys on here that's prior military, and when I reached up, turn that way, Mike. When I walked up to you, and hold on. When I walked up to you and put my hand on your shoulder, they said flashbacks. They thought we was fixing to breach a door. Because when I reached up and put my hand on your shoulder, he's like, I had flashbacks. I said, I'm glad somebody noticed that. Because he said, man, you just touched that man's shoulder. And he looked over at you like y'all was about to breach a door. Yeah.
That helmet.
Oh yeah, that weight. Hey, look, I want a fresh air hood for painting in the shop. Yeah. They're painting in the booth, and I've wore them before, and they're really, really good. Don't get me wrong, but that weight pulling on the back of your head, man, that shit is painful, man. Yeah. See that right there? Let me explain something to everybody that don't understand. So this mic, and this mic. This is the owner. This is one of his partners in crime. He hasn't been here in a long time. So Cars in the Cut said one time in one of the videos, he's like, man, it amazes me that y'all, there was somebody here before, work so good together. Y'all are on the same wavelength. So let me explain something. So when I reached up and touched him on the shoulder, we wasn't about to breach the door. He knew that something I wanted him, and he automatically looked and adjusted just that quick. See, that's when you got your shit dialed in. And boy, we gotta get back to it, boys and girls.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Huh?
Teamwork makes the dream
Oh
work.
yeah, teamwork makes dream work, baby. All right, let's get after it, boys and girls. Go ahead, you good.
It's right here? Okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I was muted. Sorry, Impala. Yeah, it'll get all that. It'll get all that. New rack and pinion. Just trying to get all the crud off of it, you know what I mean? So I got something not. Am I still muted? We good? Yeah, so it's yeah, just getting all the crud off of it, you know what I'm saying? So when I come back and wool wax everything, it's got a let it down. Yeah, it's good to me. Gary said it looks like we've been working in a coal mine. Hey, is it gray with an A or gray with an E? Is it Grey or Gray? Which one is it? Yeah, I'm not worried about the hoses, the wires. Only thing I'm worried about is this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not worried. Only thing I'm worried about is this. The rest of it and this chrome. Rest of it, don't care nothing about. All of it getting replaced. Yeah, I like it where they cut the hole in the firewall to run all the speaker wires, the air ride, and all that right up through there. So I got to take all that off and shave the firewall. So, yeah. He said either one the dust got rid of both grays, the gray with the A and gray with the E. You know, gray spelled two different ways. You know, Grey and Gray. It's a European thing and a American thing. All right. I'm good. Go ahead. I'm good. Man. So he's just about done. He's just about done with that. And then we're going to do the bottom of the hood. We're going to do the back side of the hood and the back side of the hood and the back side of the deck lid. Woo! Got a little bit of that off of me. I appreciate everybody tapping in. I know everybody's busy today. So, for the ones that saying, hey, why didn't you take everything apart? And hey, why didn't you do that? And hey, why didn't you do that? Well. All the wires and all the hoses and stuff is going to get redone anyway, so it don't matter. And then all the suspension parts, you know, they're going to get replaced. Just wanted to get it all the crud, all the... Yo!
Man, look at this thing. You got to show them a top view. Stand up there and look down at it.
What's wrong? What's the matter?
Just saying, it gives you a different perspective.
Oh.
Looks good.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't worried about the wires or nothing like that. Yeah, I ain't worried about the wires, the hoses. I ain't worried about none of that.
Good?
Yeah. Yeah, looks good. Somebody's gonna probably say, why didn't you remove all that before they got here? And I'm gonna say, well, if a frog had wings, he wouldn't bump his ass when he hopped. So all the wiring and all that stuff, I just didn't want to cut the wires, and then because I got to pull the gauge cluster out and send it to NVU. So I'm pulling the gauge cluster out, and I'm going to send it to NVU. They said they could rebuild it. They said they could rebuild the gauge. It's got a new wiring harness in it, but I don't know the condition of the wiring harness. So all the hoses, everything in engine bay, all that stuff's going to be replaced, so it really don't matter if it gets hit with that glass. The bottom of the chassis, they knocked all the crud off of the suspension parts, the frame or the chassis, and just hit the bottom of the floor pans. It has so much undercoating underneath the bottom of the floor pans. One, it would take a long time to get it off, and two, it might open up a can of worms that we don't want to see right now, and I'm just being honest. I did see some fiberglass work in there where they covered a lot of stuff in fiberglass matting and then sprayed undercoating on it. So that's my biggest concern The car does have new floor patches in it, but what they did was is they just took the new floor patches and put over the, they took the new floor patches and put over the old floor patches and then just secured them down and then just covered the shit out of it in undercoating. And if I strip all that out, then I got to cut all that out and do all that. And that ain't what kind of party this is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't what kind of party it is. Now, if the client's watching this and he calls me and says, hey, I want to go back and do all that, then we'll do all that. But I don't think they do want to do all that. I think they just want a nice driver. And that's what I'm going to do. But if the plan changes between now and then, I'll adjust and we'll change it. But for right now, want a good driver, get everything running and driving and safe, air conditioner. The interior's good in the car, all the electrical good, the air ride good. Make it good, make a good driver car, and then enjoy it, and then later on do the paint and body on it. So that's the deal on this car. And that's where we're at on it. It's not a full restoration. It's not a full off the frame. That's not what kind of party this is. In the words of Build on a Budget, it ain't that time for party. It ain't that type of party. So the next thing, I'm standing here, they're pulling everything off. They're getting all the overspray off of it right now. You know, like the overspray dust. They're getting all that off. And then we're going to do the bottom of the hood. Then you're going to see how they do the bottom of the hood, stripping the paint off of it. The bottom of the hoods and the deck lids, or AKA bonnet, I don't sand the bottom of them. I get them to strip them. Then we go from there, because getting all in them little nicks and knacks and crevices and stuff, it's just a pain in the ass. It's just a pain in the ass. Now, somebody's probably going to say, well, I thought this thing's supposed to be dustless blasting, and it sure does makes a lot of dust. It is dustless blasting. You see that big old black tank on the front of it right there? Y'all see that big old black tank? If you want him to do it dustless, he can fill that up with water, and then they put a rust inhibitor in that water, and then they can do it wet. And I'm telling you right now, when they do it wet, we used to do it wet. They used to do it wet up at Petty's, and you have to get that shit out 1,100%. If you don't get that crushed glass out, and I mean all of it out, that stuff is so fine. Once it gets wet and packs, it is like friggin' concrete. Not this company, but another company did some stuff for Petty's on a Friday, and they said they washed it all out. And on Monday when we got there, it was that deep in the doors and in the floor pans, and it was wet, and it was stuck, and it was dry, and we had to take an air chisel and break that shit apart, and it was a nightmare. So I never do anything wet, only when I'm making buttermilk. That's the only time I do it wet, is buttermilk. So if you want him to do it wet, he can do it wet. He can do anything, fellas and ladies. It's not just cars. Train cars, barges, bulldozers, trailers, sidewalk. The other day he told me that he had a job that was an insurance job. He had to do a log cabin. A log cabin. He stripped a whole log cabin because they stained it the wrong color. And he did a vault over in Salisbury, like an old bank over in Salisbury. He went in there and stripped all the brick, took all the paint off the brick and saved the brick. So he's very, very good at what he does. Now, I did give him a little... Now, I did bust his balls yesterday because he didn't show up, whatever. But, hey, that's what we do. You know, he had some compressor problems. The alternator wasn't working. Then he had a pressure switch that was bad. Then he had an oil pressure switch that was bad. So, yeah, I did do a video and say, man, he didn't show up today, man. What in the world's going on? That's not me throwing shade. That's just me sharing with you guys that not everything goes to plan. And my guy, Mike, I've been doing business for him for about 7 or 8 years. I got grit in my teeth, boy. So, yeah. But boys and girls, that's it. Now, we're gonna go out here. I think they're moving out here to the runway, and we're gonna do the bottom of the hood and the deck lid, and I'm gonna show y'all how easy it is to take paint off, right? Man, I got sand in my ears. I tell you where I ain't got sand, on my weebles. Where's my water at? Man, no, just the bottom. Just the bottom. And then we'll snatch the deck lid off of that when it's done and do the deck lid.
Underneath it?
Yeah, we'll take it off and do it.
Will that save your lives on your page?
I knew it had this filler in here because I couldn't get none of the emblems off because they bond or filler.
But muddy. Cynthia, it's your call, man.
Yeah, see if you can get it out. I can get it out with a wire brush.
I mean, I can do it.
Okay, we'll get it out.
It'll come out. It's just,
Yeah.
It's up to your call.
Yeah, eat it out.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done stripped the other side. I did it with a stripping wheel.
Okay.
All right, let me clarify something. I ain't even gonna say your name. Let me clarify something. We did have fresh air hoods on in here. Out there, we don't have fresh air hoods on. And yes, I know what silicosis is. Silicosis comes from silicated sand and glass. This is silicated free. So it is silicated free. But yeah. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm trolling to save lungs by now. Oh no 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 no. Don't get all weird with me. I'm not. I didn't say you was trolling. See, I never said that. See, you put words in somebody else's mouth. I do know what silicosis is. I do know what that is. Silicosis comes from breathing media blasting that has silicated sand or glass. You're exactly right. I give you your flowers. I give you your flowers. But this right here is silicated free. And I had a dust mask on. I got a mask on. I got a mask on. I've been wearing it. If you just now tapped into the show, you didn't see it. I got a mask. I got it right here in my pocket. I have been wearing a mask. Now, they can do whatever they want to. That's their business. Ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got nothing to do with me. Think about it when you, oh, all right. So let me start over. All right, for the ones that said that we're killing the metal and pitting it, and old school guy says you don't need to do that, you just need to scuff it and shoot it, you're destroying the metal by pitting the metal. We're not pitting the metal. We're actually using crushed glass, and it is actually giving it a 1.0 to a 1.5 mil thickness of bite. And what is a mil? 1 mil is the thickness of a cigarette pack. So when you go buy trash bags and plastic and stuff at Lowe's, you buy it in mil thickness. All right, let me show you something. This plastic right here is 10 mils thick. This is a 10 mil plastic. That Media Blast right there is giving it a 1.5 to 1.0 mil. This is 10 mils. This is 10 mils. So, read the comments. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Carolina, can you hear me? It said we're muted. I'm not muted. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. Sheesh! In the words of Tulu. Sheesh! What y'all think? Sheesh!
Mike, you got these.
You good? Sheesh! Boy. I can't see nothing. Sheesh. What's up, everybody? What's up, Angie? What's up, Carolina? What's up, Nate? Hey, if you're new to the channel, man, hit the subscribe button. We have got a damn mess. Well, I guess I brought the beach to me. Woo! Yeah. Don't worry about that one. Oh, I thought you were gonna blow it up. No. No, don't. It don't matter. It's junk. That's it right there, boys and girls. He'll travel. He'll go to states. Hey, look. Right here, Carolina Dustless Blaster. So, let me, what? You got a sand in your boot. He got a snake in his boot. All right, so let me get up here and let me tell you something. All right, so if anybody is in the area, if anybody's in the area of my shop, which is in the zip code of 27229, if you're in the area and you have something that you need blasted, right? And you can't do it in your neighborhood because for whatever reason. Email me at jginnovationgarage@gmail.com or text me at 910-220-7099. Let me know what you got, and Mike from Carolina Dustless Blaster can come here to blast your stuff here at site. Now, there will be a fee for you to have your vehicle here to do it on site because you have to have access, right? So, I have done multiple stuff for other people like cabs, beds, chassis, stuff like that. So just reach out to me, let me know, or you can call Carolina Dustless Blaster direct, talk to him, coordinate it, and then he can come here. He's actually from China Grove. So he's over in China Grove, North Carolina. He will go anywhere, Virginia, Tennessee, South Carolina, Georgia. He'll travel, right? And he can do it all. Train cars, concrete, graffiti, you name it, he can do it. right? So, that's about it, boys and girls. We've been on here for 220 minutes. The goal today was to get this stuff blasted. Got the bottom of the car blasted. Got the engine bay blasted. Now it's cleanup. And I ain't gonna bore you with the cleanup. But I will give you a little bit of insight. Everything's stripped on the bottom. Everything's clean. So everything's clean. Like I said, got everything clean. Boy, look. So I'm going to, yeah, I appreciate everybody tapping in. I mean, I know everybody's probably got more stuff to do on a Saturday, and I greatly appreciate you tapping in. I really do. The temperature right now, is 85 degrees here. I have probably destroyed this iPhone 16 Pro Max 1 terabyte. This son gun is probably destroyed. There's probably sand in every orifice or glass in every orifice of this son of a gun. But I appreciate every single one of you. Yeah. So he can do it wet. I don't do it wet. Only when making buttermilk. That's the only time I do it wet. And like I said, I really appreciate it. Yeah. Not affiliated with Carolina Big. Yeah. Now there's some people out there that like it dry. They like it dry. I don't know why, but they like it dry. So like I said, we've been on here for 200. So, like I said, we've been on here for 220 minutes. I told you guys that I'd stay on here complete live. I greatly appreciate everybody tapping in. Carolina Dustless Blaster is over in China Grove. He's shutting the machine down. And we got 91 likes. I don't know how many views we got. I'll see that when we get done. Bam! Just like that. I don't know if I'll go live again today. I don't know if I will. If I do, I'll let y'all know. I got a lot of cleaning up to do, and I got to go find me a weed eater. So remember I said, boys and girls, I appreciate every single one of you. Don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else. Look off first. Look loose and drag. Peace, up, and chicken, and some out.